Hello, this is CardinalSoul Tarot, and I'm going to do a tarot draw for the element signs from now until the full moon of the 12th of February 2025 or thereabouts. This is a timeless reading, so whatever resonates, whenever you find this reading, there may be something in it that is a message for you. But first of all, this reading will be for fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And first I shall contact with Spirit and ask for guidance, and then I'll start the draw. It will be based on a Celtic cross, and I'll do the draw, see what cards come out, and clarify as necessary. So, thank you. Okay. These guides. What is the energies for fire signs from now until the full moon of 2020, going forwards. So that one's come out, the Chariot. And the Six of Swords. Thank you, Sir Spirit. We've got the Three of Wands. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Two of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Seven of Wands. I'm finding the Five of Wands. So on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So the overall energy is the Knight of Cups, which is a card of emotional offerings. The Knight brings opportunities of an emotional basis. So it could be relationships, love, romance, something that basically means that the general spirit of this reading is probably of an emotional basis, rather than material and financial. I mean, look at this. There's no pentacle cards at all on the board, so that would correspond exactly with that. I could go through the cards. I don't do the crossing card because it's not a personal reading. This is just a general reading. There seems to be no point. There's no person as such. This is for the collective of the fire signs. So this is the general energies. So the general situational energy of from now until the full moon is the Chariot, which is about willpower, determination, drive, the wanting for moving forwards and achieving the objectives, whatever is set for you. So it's quite a powerful card. It means that, as the card basically says, one has the courage to pursue one's goals and the drive and determination to achieve it. In the recent past is the Knight of Wands, which is creativity, passion. It's a very fire energy. It's very determined and willing and enthusiastic and passionate to get something done. So one would assume that one's had a very good January and been fired up with plans and ambitions going into this period, and there's a lot of optimism going into February. And the foundation of the situation is the Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ships to come in. So you're waiting for the success. You've started whatever is going on. You've started your adventure, your whatever mission that you're on, whether it's a romantic partnership, and you're waiting for whatever manifestation you've created. You're waiting for it to arrive, basically. And this is where you're likely to go. This is where you are, in a sense. This is what's called, this is what's above. And this is the Six of Swords, which is one of crossing over to calmer waters, to a new, moving on. So the problems of the past are over, and you're looking forward to a better situation going forwards. But in the near future, in the looming future, you have the Two of Swords, which is needing to make a choice, needing to make a decision about things, and that decision has to be created from your intuition. The Moon is intuition card. The Lady is blindfolded. The Swords indicate wanting or needing of clarity. There's possibly two directions to go, and she is basically searching inside of herself to find the clarity in order to make that decision. And it's a hard decision to make, but it's one that she's completely capable of doing. She's there, she's actually a wealthy woman, and she's doing this almost like it's like those ninjas who practice the martial arts blindfolded. She has the capabilities of making that incisive choice and the clarity, and she's using her intuition willingly. So the blindfold is not something that's been put on her, she's put on the blindfold. It's because the answers lie inside. The answers to the questions that arise are not answers that we found outside of yourself. They're only answers from within. So you have to talk to your soul and your intuition and listen to your heart, and then the clarity comes from that, and that's what this card basically means. So then we have the cards on the left of the cross, on the right of the cross, right? And this is you and the current situation, the Three of Pentacles. You are, whatever you've started, you're building, and you've already laying the foundations to what you are wishing to create. And it's often seen as a three is a card of collaborations, working with others to achieve your goals. It's a card of craftsmanship. The guys in the thing, they're building actually a cathedral in this thing, so it's like it's the start of a major endeavour. So that's you as a fire sign. That's the situation you're in. And then the environment is the Page of Cups. He's an optimistic. He's wanting. He's coming with a cup with a flower in it. He's wishing. He's kind of slightly happy-go-lucky, sort of gay chap. The environment is like it's a fun time. He's an offer. It's an offer of, it's a romantic offer. But it's kind of playful, and there's a certain jollity about that. So there's an air of wishing for happy times, and the page is promising to basically have to bring you a good time. So that's the environment around. So despite the questions of the Two of Swords, the environment basically is saying, playfulness and optimism is what is in the air, or what is wanting to be on there. The challenge is the Seven of Wands, which is standing your ground, defending your position. So as in the challenge it's like the hopes and fears. This position basically says that whatever you've achieved, you'll have to defend it. Whatever you're trying to get, wherever you're trying to get to, you'll have to fight off opposition from other people in order to maintain your position. And so whatever you set yourself out for is not necessarily, in the next couple of weeks, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be challenging, but he's in a good position. He's on top of the hill. The other wands cannot take him out. They can hassle him, but they cannot take him down, because he's got the high ground. So the moral high ground is with you, but you still got to defend it. So that's the hopes and fears position. And the outcome is another challenging card. It's the Five of Wands, which is which is fighting, a competition. It could be friendly competition, but it's competition. These people are battling with their wands. They almost look like they're kind of playfully battling. So it could be a healthy competitive environment that is being created in the next couple of weeks. But it could be more challenging. It could be more like other people wishing to take on your advances, to basically attacking. It's having to fight, basically. So that's the outcome. Unfortunately, it's not like happy-go-lucky. You want it to be happy-go-lucky. That's the environment. Page of Cups. You're coming from a spirit of collaboration, but the project involved whether it be in a relationship you're developing, or work, or wherever it may be, for moving. Could be moving, could be a moving house, because you're moving on. So it could be building a new situation in a new place, a new town, and just having a new house is going to require effort. But you've got the drive. That is the basic situation of the Chariot. Is having the drive. So you have the drive to succeed, and you have the collaboration to help you succeed. It's just a question of timing and believing that the ships will come in and you'll achieve those objectives. But it seems like you do have to use your inner wisdom and clarity, find clarity in all things. It's quite possible that you need to use that in order to successfully navigate the competitive energies that will surround you in the coming weeks. I should do some clarifications. Clarify the Two of Swords, Spirit. Clarify the Two of Swords. Please clarify the Two of Swords for me. Clarify the Two of Swords. Thank you. That's the Page of Pentacles. So so the questions you'll be asking, I think, Pentacles is material things. So your worries and questions, your decisions, the Two of Swords is indicating, are almost certainly focused around money. I think they're not. You haven't got emotional questions about relationships at this time. Is money orientated problems, perhaps. But then we'll also clarify the Five of Wands. Thank you. Okay, so it's the Ten of Cups. So that's almost like that's what you're fighting about. You're fighting for your emotional complete happiness. That's the happiness card, the Ten of Cups. This is joy, happiness on an emotional level. Happy families, so to speak. So that's what you're looking for. And that's what you're fighting for. And we'll clarify let's clarify the challenge position, the Seven of Wands, see what Spirit says about that. Please clarify the Seven of Wands. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. So this is Well, it's the Knight of Cups again. So he is him. So this is the Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Wands, which is the hopes and fears. And you've got another Knight of Cups, which is the overall energy. So I would say that what you're fighting about, what you're fighting for, is basically an emotional offer. It is basically you're looking for opportunities and love, and this is what's being promised, and he's basically, he or she is coming, and this is the whole focus of your work at the moment, is building a situation where your Knight of Cups can arrive, because he's coming and you're trying to build a situation so that he can come in, but you are having to defend that situation that you're building for his or her arrival. I should think that would explain that. And I'm just going to clarify the Six of Swords for me. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, which is sort of arcane knowledge and wisdom, is to do with religious orthodoxy. It's the Pope in some decks. He's basically to do with doing things by the book. So you're moving on from a situation and you're having to do things kind of by the book, I should think, and that's probably the best way to approach the situation, is to basically make sure that all the legalities and all the situations are done with the highest form of integrity possible. There's no, if you want to win this battle and achieve your Ten of Cups, you need to do it in the right way. If you try and cut corners, and you don't kind of, if you try and basically wing it, it won't work. You're moving on. The spirit is basically, it's all got to be done through due process, on a kind of spiritual level, like the Hierophant. He kind of knows how to do the rituals. So I should think, trust your intuition, listen to your heart, do things in the right and kind of with a sense of respectful way, and you will achieve the destination which you're aiming for, which is a Ten of Cups. But you are going to have to fight for it, I think. That's what this reading basically says. I could do An angel message, perhaps. To finish off, I've got to do this. Let's see what's the message from the angels might say. Spirits, guys, please. Spirits, guys, please. Give us an angel message. Thank you. Clarity. There you go. Kind of says it all. That's the Two of Swords. This is what you're searching for. I'll read what it says in the book. About clarity. This is clarity. And it says, clarity is the state attained when the mind becomes still, when our fears, assumptions, expectations and projections fade long enough for the fog to clear from our eyes. Our ability to see returns. When we let go of coddling the inner voices of the ego and emotions that fog up in our perceptions and take us out of the present moment, we can then be free to see the bigger picture. To experience true clarity, we must still the chatter of the mind, let go of staying stuck in the fog of emotion, and step away from ourselves long enough to see ourselves and our lives from a higher perspective. When we feel clear, we're able to see ourselves and our lives clearly. We understand with clarity what is occurring for us and why. We know what action to take to the best honour of our personal truth. Oftentimes, to achieve this state, we must clear away the fog and mess in our lives, cleaning and clearing our houses, to cutting negative ties, to clearing away and replacing negative self-talk, engaging in physical, emotional and mental and spiritual clean-out, will always give you the space necessary to find clarity. It is essential now to clear away what has been keeping you in the fog, and to find the space necessary for you to return to your centre. This may mean cleaning your house, giving up grief or anger, or demanding space for yourself in your life. No matter what the effort required, the reward of clarity is always well worth it. Clarity is coming to you now, and if you are willing to step up, embrace it. So clarity is coming to you now if you are willing to step up and embrace it. So you have to let go of your ego, look into yourself, find the clarity, and that is the way to achieve the victory over the Five of Wands, to find your Ten of Cups. Okay, I'll leave it for now, and I'll say thank you and goodbye. Thank you.